So, okay, that's generally for certification. Why CCSMP particularly? Well, it's based on the Practical CSM Framework, which I wrote a couple of years ago in 2018 and was published, in fact, in my book, which was published last year by Taylor and Francis, which is an academic publisher on Amazon. And indeed, any other place you want to go and get a book, Barnes & Noble, wherever you want to go, you can get hold of that book. We sell it ourselves on our website. And it details the entire 7 phases of a typical customer success engagement, from initial preparation through to gaining commitment from the customer, how we're going to work together and what we're going to do, to helping them with onboarding, understanding what they bought, why they bought it, what the implications of purchasing it are, and what's ahead of them, to actually then dealing with what's ahead of them, planning for adoption, planning to get to understand which users are going to be impacted, in what ways they're going to be impacted, what we're going to do about it, what we need to communicate to them, what we're going to train them on, what we're going to support them with, putting it all into a plan, maybe a phased plan of implementation over a period of time, and then having planned it to actually implement that through good project management best practices, making sure that we actually do the things that need to be done in the right order, to the right standard, so that we get the right result in the right time frame, to the right amount of money. And then, having got them adopted so that they are now able to use our product successfully, is working with them over the months, the years, even the decades, to measure and prove the return on investment, to show the value, and to change things where necessary, because customers' needs change all the time. So their strategy changes, their customers' needs changes, the law changes, financial climate changes, all sorts of things happen. New technology comes out, our technology changes. So that value realization phase, very, very important. And then finally, engagement evaluation is continual improvement. What did we learn? And how can we improve next time? How can we template what was good? How can we improve on what was bad? So all of that, that is the foundation of the Certified CSM Professional program, is a thoroughly revised and thought through best practice framework for customer success management. So it simplifies, it standardizes, it ensures we're using best practices, it maximizes our productivity. And why reinvent the wheel when it's out there already? And it's not just me saying it, incidentally. Okay, I mean, I would say I authored it, but you know, there's lots of people out there who will authenticate this and validate that this is a highly accomplished framework, a good way of working in customer success. So my friend Jason here, or Teresa, bridging the gap between the theory of customer success and the reality of actually doing it. It's very practical in its nature. That's why I called it the Practical CSM Framework. And here with Anne-Marie, it's comprehensive. Okay, it's thorough. It includes everything you need. There aren't any gaps in it. And we provide 4 certification levels, as you know. So that means that you can immediately start to get value back. You don't have to wait to the end. You get value at level 1, you get more value at level 2, yet more at level 3, until you reach the ultimate level 4. So what are you going to learn? Well, actually, there's lots to be learned in the CCSMP program. And if you've been to our website, you've probably seen all the testimonies from people who have been through the program and what they say about it. But you're going to learn what customer success is. You're going to learn why it's important. You're going to learn the value that it provides, both to your own company and to your company's customers. You're going to understand how businesses work and how important that is as a CSM when you're talking to business decision makers. You're going to understand the knowledge and the skills you need as a CSM, how the benefits of a framework, which we've been talking about right now, how to prepare for an engagement, how to meet stakeholders, how to gain commitment to work with them, how the consultative techniques you need to ask the right questions to get the information you need out of those stakeholders. The ability to manage relationships and build high quality trust relationships with credibility and rapport, the process of onboarding, how that occurs and what needs to be done at those stages, how to help the customer to understand what needs to be done when it comes to adoption, and how to create a multi-phase adoption plan in all its detail, which means you've got to understand change management, and helping the customer to manage that change, which means you've got to understand project management, and helping the customer to measure and report on the value, as we talked about, so important. Keeping things on track, making sure that they don't go backwards and that they continue to go forwards, and that they are happy in the success, and that they are reporting it to the right people in the business in order to maximize the renewal opportunities and the expand opportunities within that customer organization, and to gain customer advocacy and case studies in order to get more customers as well, and to measure and report back to all of this internally within your organization, and much, much more. So that is, at a very high level, the types of things that you learn on the program.